Yo, what is up, everybody? And we are live with Mr. Ace Ventura, the detective. How you doing?
Hey man, good Bagsy. How are you, man? Good
Good.
morning to everybody, and or afternoon to where we are.
Yeah, good fucking afternoon, evening, morning. Whoever's in Australia, what's up? In Israel, shalom, motherfucker.
Do we really have people from there? Or are you just
Of course
naming
we
off?
do, dude. 100%. Without a doubt, Bitlord's watching this stream. He's like, I wonder how I can make some money. But jokes aside, guys, welcome to the stream.
We're
Fucking
about to take algae pills. We're about to pull a Bitlord.
Yeah, man. Respect, respect the Bitlord on that algae thing. That is kind of cool. But yeah. Anyways, point aside, BTC's taken a massive deuce. Woke up this morning and wasn't looking too fresh.
That 20 SMA breaking, boys. Like that's pretty big. We're headed to the Keegan now, so I'm hoping and praying we bounce at this 10 150 point. If not, then
Hmm.
well, I'll see you guys a lot lower.
Yeah, dude. And look on my screen. I was yesterday. We were talking about Gaines's order blocks. Dude, that shit was gorgeous. Fucking wicked into this bullish order block, then got rejected by the bearish one, and then just broke through to the downside. So, personally, I mean, to the people longing at 1039, whatever, good luck. Um, Power to you. Personally, I have longs set up from 9.8. I should probably put one at 10 also. 9.8 all the way down to 9.3 in case we get one of those just dirty wicks that just wrecks everybody.
What
So
is the levels of 10 350 and 10 325? Or yeah, 10 350 to 10 3 look for you?
I don't know. It just looks like it's in the middle of nothing.
Hmm.
Um, Let me pull it up on Finex. I want to see.
The only reason I say that is because the last like day and a half we haven't had any kind of major action on BitMEX. So like right now we're seeing 10 12 $1 million orders sitting at 10.3 and 10.325. So that's the first time we've had um,
Mhm.
somebody in those type of digits
it,
coming through.
it's a scam. Pretty
Spoofy.
sure. I'm pretty sure it's a trap. Because right now, just looking at the VPVR, we're in a low volume node area. There's nothing holding us from breaking down to 9.9. Just looking at the VPVR, um, there's a big ass gap around right beneath 9. So yesterday when we were on stream, price was trading around 11.3, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we both called a short on that one. So we were good on that part. I didn't think it would honestly get down that quick. But yeah, the next level of reasonable support would be 10.9. The next level would be 9.3, and that's where I'm putting most of my bids. We could get a mercy bounce up to 10.9 here. I don't think that's out of the possibility. Um,
I'd prefer we don't get to 10.93. I really don't want to break that Keegan line because we break in that Keegan line, then those bastards with the 8,085 target are probably gonna get those fills.
hmm Yeah, let me open up my pad so I can start reading chat. Yo, who's in chat right now? To all 17 of you guys in here,
Oh
let me
hey man,
let me know who's in here. I wanna speak to you. I wanna talk to you.
we'll do some stocks and CheddarFlow in just a minute. Just going over the good stuff first. That's actually live and able to be traded.
Oh yeah, it's true. Actually, yeah, I put a bunch of made a bunch of coin requests in my thing for crypto because we'll do a bit of crypto, some stocks. I know Ace is repping
CheddarFlow,
the
yeah,
cheddar
guys,
flow.
it's one of my favorite products. Basically, it's finding order flow for stocks. For option plays, those of you that don't know option plays, we'll get into that in just a few minutes.
Yeah. Dis DIS. Never heard of that. Uh,
Oh,
it's a
that's
stock.
Disney. Disney, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why I never heard of it. So sexy that mask. What's up, Tori? Welcome back. I'll say ma'am. I don't want to assume though. Sir, ma'am, I appreciate that. Yo, what's
It's
up?
ma'am, sir.
It's a ma'am, sir. Okay. What's up, Andero BTC? Is 9100 a reasonable threshold for buying? I mean, better than 10.3. Um, I mean, just looking at it right now, let's put this on the daily. We're just gonna look at horizontal support resistances right now. We'll keep it simple. Let me delete all this junk on my screen. Turn this off. Let's put out 10. Did you say 9-1 or 9-3?
He said
9-1.
9-1.
Yeah, I mean that would, yeah. I don't see why not. I could definitely see price, if shit gets violent, it could definitely wick into that. Um, a lot of people will have their bets around 8-8, so I could definitely see price doing something sneaky like this, front running everyone and bouncing. So that makes sense. It's not a It would correspond to the high of the prior range that we had here before the move up. So yeah, that's completely reasonable.
That's where one of Ace's order box flow is.
Yeah. Yep. It's Sir, sir. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate your compliment. Hey, Newcastle. I have not been there yet, but I've heard great things. I love your beer.
It's ma'am. Hey, ma'am.
No, it's sir, sir.
It's ma'am.
It's ma'am to someone.
I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Yeah. So, yo, you want to put your screen up? Look at some order flow, CheddarFlow, money
Yeah,
flow.
just real quick for the Bitcoin. Like I said, for people, everybody, like Kijin's right there. We
Your
have
screen's
14.
not on though.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
man.
haven't. I really like your Avi.
Oh,
It's nice.
thanks.
But it's kind of
Thanks,
hard
man.
to find the Kijin from it.
All right. So now, can you see it?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, Kijin's right there. That leads us at 10.150. Worst case scenario, like you said, that 10.1, 9.3 levels, like right over here. That's the block over here for me. We have 14 days. 14 days. If we can make it 14 days and stay over this, I would say this 88 range over here, and not get close to there, and we can get, I would say, price action over 10K within 14 days and have a close over here, or at least over here, I think we'll be good to go and start seeing this next move up. But without that, it's really hard for me to say that we're going to see that move. Really bad that we broke this 20 SMA. I mean, that's a huge trend breaker. Best case scenario, we see something like this over here, where it ended up dipping a little bit of sideways, and then price action shoots back over the 20 SMA. That would be the most ideal situation. That's what I'm looking for at this point.
So right now, would you be looking to long, short, or?
No, after last night's dump, I mean, it barely missed the target point, so this isn't a comfortable range for me to long. There's nothing here that shows me, hey, this is a good R&R for me to do a play. So, I mean, if it dumps a little bit more, I'll do it, but it never really hit any of my targets, so it's kind of just sitting in dead space for me to just be like, hey, it's Sunday, I'm not trading.
Yeah, just gonna enjoy that little bacon and egg sandwich you got earlier.
Just egg and cheese croissant, but
Ooh,
yeah.
you fancy little bitch.
But yeah, guys. So yeah, this is CheddarFlow for those that can see. So if you're trading stocks, you know how they move up like 1 or 2 to 5%, and you guys are like, oh, there's no gains in that. Well, that's all a lie. CheddarFlow shows you option plays, which option plays are basically when a stock is moving up. It gets down a little bit more to the technicals of basically where you're trying to find out what the strike rate is. So just to pull up an example of something, we'll pull up Disney because they just released Lion King, so Monday should be extremely fun.
Yo, that's gonna be bullish as fuck. Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think the Lion King's priced in?
Oh no way, dude. The people are. I mean, maybe a little bit, but
Simba's long as fuck right now.
like these guys that bought on July 10th, they probably knew. They're like, oh, Lion King comes out this weekend, we're in. So once again, this is breaking highs again. It's an all-time highs. This is after a 3-year consolidation. So this has nowhere to move but up. So
3 years, huh?
Yeah, let me show you this. I'll show you the weekly since you love the weeklies.
Yeah. Show me your weekly and I'll show you mine.
Oh man, here's the weekly. So since 2015, 2015 to just about recently, we've been consolidating in this weird little trend area, and we just got a breakout this year, a decent one. I missed the initial support test of it, but this has nowhere to go but up. I mean, Disney's not going anywhere. They just keep expanding and buying. But yeah, before I get off track, so here's an example of like what I'm talking about of this. So when you're over here and you're wanting to do an options play, you're betting on a strike rate and a certain time period of when that time's going to hit. So let's say somebody bought over here in April, and they're like, all right, well, by the end of summer, I think that Disney's going to end up hitting 150. That's what you're going to be. That's what options trading is. You're betting on a strike rate within a certain time period. Option flow helps you because it shows you other people that are in there that are also doing similar plays, but they show you the amount of money they're playing, the size that they're playing. For me, I mean, everybody uses CheddarFlow differently. There's people who track big money, there's people who track small money, and there's people who track odd plays. I like to play it in the sense of, let's just say Bagsy's over here. He's an inside trader and he's trying to not get caught by the SEC, and he's trying to do some kind of play because he heard some kind of information. I'm looking for those kind of players. Those are like your average Joes. They're not over here dwelling like 500K to $1 million plays. Just like off the top, like if I scroll down, I'm just seeing 20K, 60K, 30K plays. Those are the ones that lead me to believe like if you have a lot of money, you're going to be playing a lot more bigger plays. If you have just a little bit of money, you're just trying to take out your kid's life savings and play a play just to make a quick flip. You're going to play like that 35K play over here, like this FB play, the 49-cent play. So you're going to put a little bit of amount and you're going to bust out that 25 to 100% real quick in about a day or two and then cash out. So it really helps. I don't want to get too off topic because that'll lead me to a different direction. But here's an example. Like Bagsy, like ask me some questions. Like what don't you understand? Because you're fairly new and you haven't done these.
Mm-hmm.
What's like the most confusing thing for you for options or CheddarFlow in general?
I guess more the narrative that you just brought up that some people with smaller bankrolls would play certain plays based off of, I guess, news that others might not know, whereas that news could equally be known by a bigger player. So I don't understand how you can get to that read.
So like options play, they decay like really. So like things can go 0 to 60 real quick, just like a leverage trade on
Mm-hmm.
options play.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I see like a Netflix player, like okay, actually let me find a different player.
What? Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Last time we were on stream, not yesterday, but the day before, you had mentioned there was one stock that had these interesting option plays.
yeah,
That
WMB.
Yeah, is that a good example for this?
Yeah. That's a good example for the sense of like average Joes. So yeah, I'll show you a great example for that one. Yeah, actually, yeah, I have a great example now that you brought that up.
Cool.
Here, let me pull that up.
If any of you
Yes.
guys in chat have any stocks you're interested in, put your ticker in the chat. Say what's up. Share the link with your family and friends. Hit that follow button, and let's get
So
that chat going.
WMB play, I was shilling to everybody live on chat for
Yeah.
this one. This player bought at 55 cents on 816, and he's expecting a strike rate of 26 or $29. This play overnight went up about 17%. The following day went up a little bit more, about 20%, but then retraced, and now is back up another 20%. So within a day or two flips, you're seeing gains of movements about 10 to 15% easily. Now let me pull up the chart for this one.
Yo, what's up, Soul Driver? How you doing? Williams Corporation Company.
So here's where I shielded it. I was like, look, it's just breaking out a trend right now. I'm going to try to play this. I didn't play the initial play, so I definitely did miss out on the first play. But the second play on the support test is what I wanted to do. So that was the easy 17% there. But yeah, like here's the thing. Like this guy was betting over here. This is like just a random play that popped up. Only play, barely any social media talk. It's a month out play. So this guy was aiming for 29%, and he bought a size of 29.38. So it popped up. I can't tell if he exited out his play, but for common sense, if you're hitting 17% overnight, I'm
Mhm.
sure you're going to scale out some sort of percentage over here. So that's what my mindset was. I'm like, why is this guy that's playing with less than 200K over here betting on an odd play? So 161K was his play size, and imagine hitting an overnight play with just 17 to 20% overnight on that much of an amount.
Fucking
You'll be out right away.
money.
That's if you can do that over and over again. Like average stock people, their portfolios they aim for about I think it's like somewhere between 5 to 12% a year. Like this guy just knocked out that in a day. So but then you
Fucking
have like
money.
players like this. When I was mentioning like the bigger players, you got like these Tesla buyers.
Hmm.
Now Tesla calls and plays are really expensive. So these guys have a lot of money that they're putting out. So this is what sketches me out with Tesla. When you have like this $6.7 million play for a 260 strike rate, um, people who have this kind of money they either really know something or B, they really have a lot of capital to where they can risk a lot more than your average Joe is going to be able to risk. So position size really means something. It's the same thing like in crypto. A person who's trading $1,000 to $5,000 is going to have a different style of trading than somebody that's trading about $100,000 to $200,000 stacks on all coins. Your risk management place changes. Your position size changes, everything changes due to your risk factor. And option plays are highly reliant on how you play your risk.
That's assuming the players have any sort of risk management, you know?
Exactly. That's the other thing. Like, since you can't tell if they're selling out or not, like, if you have $1 billion and you're putting $1 million play, at that point, it's chump change to you. If you lose it, it's like, well, I lost it. It's whatever. And I've seen that happen. I've gotten into plays which have like these $1 to $2 million plays, and I entered in during a chop, and the open interest is still there, but the volume's gone. That's because this guy either scaled out or just doesn't care, and it's going to go to zero, and he doesn't care at all because he's probably made his money other ways. So
Hmm.
I mean, my style isn't to play this. If you guys get into my Discord for option flow, I have other people who do play these type of plays. It's just not my style. I have my own tolerance for it, and I know what's easier for me. What is everybody saying in
Yeah, so I just linked, oh yeah, I have to add your Discord link to my,
Yeah, I'll actually make you admin in my Discord, so you if you ever did want to go ahead and do that, you can.
cool.
Um,
I'll purge everyone.
I'll find you.
I'll find you and I kill you.
All right, your staff in there. So technically, if you wanted to build an invite, you can. Um,
Cool,
so
cool.
yeah. So like let's start with. Do you guys have any stocks that you guys are looking at this morning or looking for Monday? Anything interesting? Because like I'll tell you guys what I'm on. Like so, this is one that Beast DeLorean mentioned to me, and I'm very very salty about this one because he mentioned it to me overnight. So it ended up popping in the morning. So the morning pop led me to I was watching it all morning. So that was a 15% pop in the morning, and then by the midday, once it broke through the Ichi cloud, I'm seeing option plays hitting 300%, 120%, 70%, and this is all in just a couple hours. When stocks move volatile like this in option plays, that's when you see those big crazy gain percentages of those 100%ers and 300%ers. So that's why I really like when you see chop like this, that's like sideways chop. You won't see that much. But when you're at a breakout point, like if you're a breakout trader, you should definitely do options trading. It's so much fun.
Cool. I'm looking at Arn right now. And Arn has had a rough life last,
Crypto,
yeah,
Arion. Oof.
Arioni. Yeah, so I really think we're gonna head for the lows at 16 at 1.6k. I mean,
Oh yeah, 100%. This is going to all-time lows.
unless it can break back above 3.6k. So if it could do something like this, let's say this is a bottom, breaks back above here, then I would consider a long, and you could target this level, POC. For those of you who don't know what POC is, I made a cool little video about it. If anyone in chat wants to listen to it, I'll link the video because this tool, the VPVR tool, is freaking useful when it comes to looking for support resistances. So yeah, I honestly think at this point we're just gonna take out the liquidity and then come back up here, retest this, and then we see. So that's Arn. Someone in my Discord wanted me to look at that quick. Um, what else we got? ADX, fucking scam pumper. Let's see. Let's see. Well, I haven't charted ADX in a while.
I have a bag for that one, but like an old school bag.
I know, let's go back. Yeah, I mean, you have these like these candles are deceiving. These volume candles, because it makes it look like someone's accumulating, but this was just a big exit wick. This was whales time to get out, and you could just see that it's in this fucking.
Yeah, and like that's the thing. Like, people say volume, volume, volume. It's like if you traded off volume over there, you'd be fucking wrecked. It's like candle structure beats volume on that candle.
Hmm. Yeah, that's when something like your my CCI tool here. Well, I don't say it's not my CCI tool, but
It's yours.
it's all mine. But yeah, it's just something like this. Like very briefly to explain to anyone who's new in chat, this is called a T3 CCI. If you go in indicators, you type FX Sniper, and it's the first one by H. Potter. You click on that, it'll pop up here, and this basically allows you to see if the trend is bearish or bullish. So typically, and this is a very dumbed down, simplified explanation, but typically if it's green, you want to look for buys, and if it's white, you stay out, or you look for shorts. Now, you can see clearly here there was a really strong uptrend. Like an ace is dying over there.
Sorry, my
It's
bad.
okay. So technically when your CCI crossed white here, you did not want to be in position anymore. So if someone had listened to that and sold here and just waited for for the CCI to get back to green again, they would still be waiting to get back into position, and they could have saved 80% drawdown from there. And as I said, I simplified this a lot, but that's really all you need. And this is on the 3-day, even on the daily. Had someone bought when it was green, sold when it was white, and waited, bought green, sold white, they'd still be up. So that's just one thing to look at. So yeah, so if you could see these green volume candles and the wicks to the upside and be like, yeah, someone's accumulating, but you don't know necessarily when that accumulation will turn to distribution. So just structure-wise, once we broke beneath this and retested it as resistance, to me that was a sign to GTFO to get out. So yeah, that's ADX. Algo USD. I mean, I
Corey's
think.
asking in there, someone brand new or better to start dabbling in crypto or stocks. Options play, I don't recommend you guys doing this if you have no idea what you're doing. Options play is a little bit more if you have some sort of understanding of TA and stuff. So, I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. If you have no idea what I'm talking about in these options, either DM me, or if you have no sort of experience in charting or anything, I would stay away from options trading right now. That's like going on BitMEX first. What do you think, Bagsy? I mean, I now after being in trading for so long,
Hmm.
I think it doesn't hurt to start with forex. But if you really don't want to start with forex, spot trade altcoins. Do not use leverage. Use a small amount. Learn what it means to flip altcoins, scalp, and things like that. And once you get an understanding of how to do those kind of things, then you can start increasing your capital, what you're playing. But until you can understand what you're doing on the charts and what you're looking at, either do crypto or forex. Forex patterns work out a lot more, but crypto also has that volatility and fun that I guess everybody likes.
Yeah, I mean, you really summed that up really well. Forex is, from what I hear, I don't trade Forex, but from people in the space that do trade Forex, they live by Forex just because the patterns tend to play out more often. Um, but at the same time, Tori, you also have to ask yourself, do you have an advantage in the sense that do you understand macroeconomics? Do you understand politics? Do you understand how trading works? Not actual trading, but trades between countries. Do you understand tariffs? If you already have some type of knowledge, that could be an advantage. So maybe forex or stocks could be better. Personally, I think you can. I think that you will have. There's more upside to crypto than there are to stocks. If I had to be honest, I mean, we just went through a pretty devastating bear market, so I would be more comfortable averaging into crypto versus also because it isn't your asset and it's kind of like the hype buzzword. So I'd rather learn what's new rather than what's already there. But however, I mean, I guess it just comes down to what interests you more. Do you find yourself drawn to crypto more, or do you like reading the newspaper and reading about politics and shit? I mean,
I mean,
it's not
see, that's
necessary.
the thing. Like, I mean, I don't like look at any of that news. Like somebody
Yeah.
else was saying this on Twitter that fundamental analysis will totally change your trading, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I've never really looked at the news. I only look at Donald Trump to tweet whether he's doing something crazy, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean it's not necessary. There are a lot of bare naked chart readers. So basically, just people who look at charts and don't give a fuck about fundamentals, and they do really well. But also, they are experienced traders, and they know how patterns work. So I think that the more you know, the better.
Agreed.
But just whatever interests you more. And if there's one of these assets, one of these type of classes, so whether it's forex, stocks or crypto, whatever really, you know, draws you in,
You
learn
gotta
that.
like it to enjoy it to do it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. Hey, what's up, Porky? Welcome back, my friend.
the squad, man.
Think I should reshort this shit? Keep on taking profit. Maybe I should just leave it open. What's your entry? And again, this is not financial advice. We are not financial advisors. If you guys know any funds that are looking for
Thank you,
uh,
man.
traders, aka people looking to complete their Series 7, hit Ace up because he's looking for a little sponsorship. And yeah, I hope that makes sense to you, Tori. Yeah, so I'll go USD right now. I just got rejected pretty harshly off the prior range low. So you saw breakdown, retest. I don't like algo right now. It's pretty dirty. Let's look at the BTC chart. Oops.
Still tagging.
I mean, it made a higher low here. If it could hold this level, cool.
On
But
a daily perspective, I mean, the retrace was normal at this point. Fuck, man. Dieter said something to me too about this. Let me just see what he said.
oh, you're talking about BTC, okay? Bagsy, what about CDT? Sure, I'll check CDT in a minute.
Aren't we just talking about CDT?
Is that syndicator?
CDT. No, I was talking that with that the
No,
beastie about
that's
that one.
CND. Is it a stock?
The CDT is on Binance.
Oh, blocks. Okay. Yeah, I'll check blocks. Um, kind of reminds.
Syndicate, yeah, Syndicator. I think it might be
No,
Syndicator.
not CND. I fucked that up. I mean,
Yeah,
hey.
Dieter was like, "Yeah, we got the 30% retrace, and then now we just need the 40% retrace." I'm like, "Motherfucker, we don't want no 40% retrace on Bitcoin. I put this at 83."
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen right away. So yeah, so what I like about CDT is that it broke back into the range. I already had this level drawn out, and it retested it perfectly as support. So for now, if we can hold this level, personally, I'd probably have a stop beneath here. If we could hold this level, I don't see why we won't retest the top of the range around 293. On the 4 hour, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. There are definitely worse charts out there. I don't know if there's any news for it coming up or why it had this move up, but as long as it can hold this level, it's all right. So that's CDT, my friend, Mr. Manhaston.
I'm gonna ask again. Do we have any of my stock friends in here? Anybody in here doing stocks for Monday? I'm really excited for Monday. Like I'm trying to bang out 150% in stocks the end of this week. So I have some big goals. I mean, they're not that big, but they're gonna fucking hit this week. Like I know I'm gonna get those numbers. Like I'm not playing around this week.
Yeah, I like to hear that. Ace is hungry.
Yeah, man. I need that. I really need it. Like I want it really bad. So I need to get those gains.
Ooh, it's a need,
Um,
a necessity.
don't even go there, Bagsy. Because like I don't know what movie or what it is I heard that from. But that always like resides in my head. Like since I was like little, like it's like two different things: a need and a want. And I'm very, very clear on what a need and a want is. And whenever I get like out of control, I have to like remind myself. I'm like, well, what do I need and what's a want really is?
Mhm.
Because there clearly are two different things. Because
Mhm.
you can go without a want, but you need a need.
Yeah, need is like water, air, shelter.
Vagina.
Those are fucking needs. A want is 150%. And then I'm just kidding.
Alt season.
All season.
Alt
A
season.
want. All season. Yeah,
Um,
basically.
Here's one that if anybody wants to follow my play for this one, I got in with Kaleo on this one, Kaleo Crypto. If you guys don't follow him on Twitter, my man is fire. Like crypto stocks, he's good. But yeah, this is one I'm entering in for September calls for. I think it's about 29 strike rate. It's right underneath support right now. It's already held up twice on the bottom a couple times. I'm aiming for calls to minimum at least double out. So I got in, I think it was like 60-cent calls. So I expect that stuff to go to at least $1.20 per call.
Hmm.
And I'm going to keep averaging down. So if it ends up dipping, so like initially, I think I got in up here at 60 cents. It dipped the next day down to 50 cents. So I got in a little bit more into 50 cents. And then the next day, it's back up to 60 cents. So that's the cool thing about like options is like you 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 really get to understand the factor of like scaling in with options a lot more. Like crypto, yeah, I understood scaling in, but with options, like man, dude, my scaling in skills now are like godly. Like that's why like I don't scale in like I used to. Like used to be like, all right, well, my market order, I'm gonna buy some market order. Then my first limit order is gonna be fucking huge, and then my next one is gonna be even more huge or some like crazy stuff.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I don't really do it like that anymore. It's like over here since like the thing went so crazy. Like I was down 20% the first day. Like my first initial buy, I was down 5%. So that's why I like to scale in a lot. It just helps me. Like because if things don't work out for you and your scale in targets don't hit, like that's a sign. That means your shit wasn't gonna work out, and it didn't work out. And there's over 1,500 different stocks or cryptos you can trade. So go find something else.
Yeah.
Trying to preserve your capital. You're not over here trying to risk your capital for gains. You're trying to do trades that are successful trades. It's not even about the percentage. You want to be able to do trades that you can be like, hey, this was a successful trade. It hit my minimum percentage gains. It hit my setup target, and I did good on this trade.
Hmm.
You don't want to be like, hey, oh man, I kept risking and kept adjusting my position, but I finally gained out, and man, it's a luck out of this one. That's not a successful trade. That's just you increasing your risk. You don't want to increase your risk. Look at every single thing you do in trading, whether it's crypto, whatever it is, as far as like do a risk scale. Imagine there's a risk scale in front of your eyes, and everything you touch and do, it goes from a scale to 1 to 10. What are you doing? Is it at a 10 right now? You want to keep that risk lower. Doesn't matter what you do. Like for me, I look at when I look at charts, I'm like, all right, well, immediately the risk scale is at 10. As I turn on my indicators and get my better probability and look for a setup, that thing goes lower, if that makes sense.
Hmm. And to everyone in chat, I just posted one of Crypto Cred's threads where he talks about some of his maxims and some of the things that Ace just spoke about are in that. So talking about readjusting your stop loss, risking more than you intended, a lot of the things that we just spoke about. So I'd recommend you read that. He summarizes it really well, and you should
Yeah, he'll
also
say it way more professionally than I am. I'm
yeah
just kind of like scatterbrained
winging it.
about this and trying to
Yeah,
teach it like I'm teaching babies.
but no, Cred does a really good job of explaining that. So I recommend. Yeah, Cred is Bay exactly. Cred's a fucking G. Can you chart meme MD AMD? I have some from 25 thinking if this shit capped or can it run more. The new hardware came out. I'll let you.
AMD. Okay, so like, here's another thing. The guy who's trading AMD, awesome thing because I'm like ready for this one too for the next leg up. If I look at this right now, so like, September 18th was the top. It already hit another top on June. Now it's testing the top again in July. I think this thing is going to start pushing through, especially like you said with the new stuff coming out. Weekly chart, yeah, we're topping out here too. We're trending upwards as well. So, I mean, there is a little bit of a worry because we have been trending up, but at the very least, the way the market's been looking right now and the way they're having news come out, there's nothing really funny going on. So as long as it holds, like I would say Yeah, as long as it holds like this $30 level, I can see us trying again to push through. I think it'll probably be an initial like push through to like 34, 35 right now, but overall the stock is trending up, so there's nothing wrong with AMD. What I was gonna say is, yeah, let me just check AMD on call flow. This is actually a great chance to
Yeah,
do that.
let's fucking do it. And yo,
So,
show me your CheddarFlow thing after.
oh, dude, yeah, I'd appreciate that. It's actually on Twitter.
Okay,
I
I'll
put it on
find it in the
there.
meantime. Did
So
you post it
here's
today, by the
a
way?
real what's that?
Did you post that today?
Yeah, I just posted today like the whole little promo thingy.
Okay. Uh,
So here's an AMD play. So like you have AMD buyers who bought last week and they're expecting expirations of these right over here. So somebody has a strike rate of 34.27. The strike rates that are underneath the spot price, I can explain them in a minute. But yeah, I mean overall it looks like it's pretty much bullish overflow for this one. Let's see what I find like the longest expiration dates. Yeah, so you got players over here that are spending 141K for these plays, 280K, 400K for January plays, middle of January
wow.
2020,
Thirty-five, forty
$40.
bucks. Wow. So they're
And
bullish.
like now when I look at the chart, yeah, they're bullish as fuck. So like when I was telling you, like it'll probably pop up over a little bit and then continue. Like 35 makes sense because the top over here is 34.38 or yeah, 34.38.
Hmm.
And then a $40 target makes sense if we continue throughout the year up here. So these guys, in my opinion, are definitely going to make some money. I really want to start doing plays that are longer term plays,
Hmm.
A, to avoid the cap gains for a year, and just decrease my risk that way. It's just
Hmm.
easier, I think.
Yeah. But there's one thing I can tell you, Mr. Suvak. Always take profit, my friend. But
It's a little harder with stocks when you do spot stocks because
mhm.
um,
You gotta
if
call your
it's
broker or what? It's like, yo,
no,
dog,
it's just if
cash me
something's
out.
help, I'm getting margin
Help.
call. No, if something's trending up and you exit a little bit too early, like the saltiness is there because sometimes it won't stop trending for a couple more months later on.
That's why I said a little profit. It's the same shit with altcoins, crypto, BTC, fucking. I mean, unless you have a, because to me it sounds, Mr. Suvak, that you don't have a plan. It sounds to me that you got in at 25 and you're wondering what to do.
You got
So
in pretty early. That's pretty
yeah,
awesome.
it's a really good entry. Um, but if there's one thing I've learned, it never hurts to take profit because, like, from what I see from AMD, I see a triple top on decreasing volume. So you could always see a pullback to 30. So if you took some profit out, you could always rebuy some at 30 or whatever. But I
Oh,
mean,
right.
that's just coming from my uneducated cryptocurrency background, and
No, yeah, 25 is actually that makes complete sense because I just looked it up and 25 means that it already ran up 30% in like no time, and that's like a pretty big fucking deal for stocks. So yeah,
mhm.
that's taking profit is probably key at this point, especially if you're in a spot play.
Yeah, let me pull up AMD on my side actually.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, this is
Um,
exciting. Pull it up.
AMD stock. It's on Nasdaq. Yeah. Let's go on the daily. So yeah, this is what I see. If I were just to use my CCI tool, um, there's just like this fucking
Oh,
huge bearish div right there. So you had a bunch of volume that came in here, and right now there are a lot less buyers than there were on the previous run up. So technically, I mean, price is still trending upwards, and we haven't broken this trend line. So I think what AMD could do here is just retrace to the trend line, which is at 3075 ish, which would also kind of line up with where is it? Mm, kind of this level. And from there, I mean, if shit's really bullish, it'll keep up. But I'd always be down to take profit at resistance. That's just my style, especially if you've just netted 30% unleveraged. That's very fucking nice. You could always hold it till it gets to 35, 40 in a year from now or in 5 months, whatever. If you're super bullish. However, I mean, no, yeah, I don't know. That's just me. That is just me.
if you want to become an investor, yeah, you can play the investor route too. At that point, I I'd look for a take profit level because let's just say magically things do go wrong with AMD because they do end up going wrong. and it does get back to your entry, you're going to be salty because it'll be going up. So take profit level for that would be fine. But if you want to be an investor, I mean, AMD's not going anywhere, in my opinion.
Bro, you saw Algo? Yeah, we saw Algo. Algo, no bueno. Just kidding, though. Algo right now has got some fucking work to do. That's all I gotta say. For me, the big play on Algo would be a reclaim of this as support. If it could reclaim 9.7 as support, because right now it does look like we have like a rounding bottom going, so it's not bad. But we could always just fucking either do this or range here for a while, then break back above. So what I'd like to see is a break back above this level, retest the support, and from there you could take it to this level. So you can put your stop beneath here, and that's a nice 2.09 R trade. So something similar to this breaks out, retest, and you take profit out at this former redistribution range. So that's what I do with Algo. See what other shitcoins you guys wanted me to link. USDT. I don't know why you guys started. I feel like charting USDT is the cool fucking thing to do now. I still don't get it.
Bro, no risk in USDT. Well, it's not as bad.
Yeah, there's risk, bro.
You exit the
It's fucking risk, bro.
stable coin that doesn't change value.
Yeah. What I don't like is this.
That's like a fucking tether.
Yeah, what I don't like is that on my CCI, the trend's starting to look really bearish. So let me look on BTC because that's really the only thing that matters. I don't care what you guys say. So yeah, we had a perfect rejection at the former range, low. Perfect rejection. So until price, and we talked about this in 2 streams ago, until price reclaims this area as support, so what I mean by reclaim, gets back above, I would not touch Link. I'd be out. But that's me personally. I mean, right now it's kind of in between a rock and a hard place. I personally think Link's going to retrace to 2.2 again. Probably.
Yeah, that really had such a nice run up. Like,
yeah, like guys, if you
that shit went so fast.
look at this. Look at this. This is the top. I'm sorry. This is the fucking top. This is your Google partnership. Chainlink is #1. This is the top, in my opinion. And you guys can, if I'm wrong, you guys can, quote me, diss me, but this is the top. For now. This is the fucking top. This was a run-up of...
Pump's 100%
1,500% from the bottom. From this bottom, back in July of last year. In BTC value. Fucking... Let's look at the USDT one. You guys want me to do USDT? I'll do USDT. Hold up.
Do it.
Do it. Come on. Oh, you don't even. Oh, I can't even. Motherfucker. Hold up. Link USD. Let's go on the weekly. What are you laughing at, bro?
That chart for Link.
Yeah. So July. It's the fucking 2,660% for every dollar in Chainlink. For every $1, someone made $26. So if you had $1,000 in there, mwah,
You're rich.
you're fucking rich. And if you didn't take profit, you are one greedy motherfucker, and you deserve to lose everything. I'm just kidding though, but yeah, be careful. Take profit, always. So yeah, that is Link. Add Atom USDT. Okay, this fucking USDT bullshit. All right. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, poor Adam.
It's IEO season, man. Somebody asked Bagsy, what do you think about ICOs? I've been playing with cryptos for 2 years now, but never touched that subject.
ICOs? Oh, sorry.
2 years ago was when you should have played ICOs. Same with me. I was scared. Everybody was fucking saying, "Oh, ICOs talk. ICOs outperformed a lot of things. At least if you got in at their ICO point.
If
Now
you
it's
pick the right project. I killed ICOs. I'm not gonna go into it, but killed, killed. So yeah,
IEOs were good too. Now that's the new thing.
yeah. The new buzzword is anything IEO, anything listing on Binance with a low market cap, something like Elrond. As an example, I'll pull up Elrond right after this, but yeah. So Atom USDT, I'm pretty damn sure we're gonna take out some of the lows here. Sorry, my magnet's fucking up my arc. But yeah, we're probably gonna take out one of these. Um, it's coming home. So yeah, we can even let's see if there are any bullish divs to save us from this fucking disaster. Yeah, no, it's pretty gloomy. It's pretty gloomy. So yeah,
Any,
what I mean,
any stock friends in here? I'm just gonna keep asking that periodically. See if anybody actually comes in
bro, no
here.
one cares about your fucking stocks,
I,
okay?
I know they don't. They just want to keep buying coins that keep going down.
So yeah, so people who got into Elrond, right? I have a because I do one-on-one consultations. This is a shill, and she got into the IEO, and she hit a 10x on listing, 10x, 10x. But you need to get lucky to get a ticket. So then you could see price kind of started drawing out, but then boom, you see this initial volume spike here, right? That's when you want to start looking for an entry, not after listing, not in this downtrend. You want to wait for volume, and that was some really nice volume coming in. So once that happened, if you miss out on these two 4 hour, 8 hour candles, wait for a pullback. Wait for shit to retest some type of support level. So you can see we almost had a perfect retest here. Um, and from there you can take it up. So right now we retested the former range high. Got rejected cleanly. So now we wait. But yeah, so sorry, I kind of deviated from the whole ICO thing. Yeah, it's still a play, but I don't know. It's the craze isn't what it was, so I feel that you're not gonna bang out these 10, 20, 100 Xers unless you're really good at your research, really good at your FA. And I guess I could do a video with Ace or by myself at some point talking about that for you guys, what to look for, all that jazz. If you guys want that, you can mention it in chat. Um, yeah, that's what I think. With pump and dump groups getting popular again, do you take that into account when checking volume? I didn't know pump and dump groups are getting popular again. Life.
No, man, they're not. They don't.
Nah, man.
They don't. They don't cause that kind of damage that they used to.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. If they were to do that, they'd probably do it on some desolated coin like Vertcoin or some shit.
Yeah, you're not gonna see legit ones like there's big pump group signals, Tika groups and stuff like that. They're all RIP. Those are the only ones that
Yeah,
had actual sorts of um, money or something to actually pump it, but
yeah.
they're all gone.
With the SEC and all that shit up in crypto now, like people aren't risking that as much anymore. In my opinion, I could be wrong, and it still happens where you'll have like a Binance pump and dump, and but then it's a clear. You'll just see one big ass wick to the upside, something nasty, and then you'll just see a pure retracement. So either it was a whale who did it, or it was a pump and dump, and there's a difference in between accumulation volume also. So what I mean by that, there's a difference between. Why am I even on Vertcoin? Piece of shit coin.
Hey,
Garbage.
hey, you don't talk about
I'm
Vertcoin,
sorry.
sir. When we go in a bull market and an alt season, that's pumping first.
Bro, you're out of your mind. Sorry for anyone.
I'm tagging all the OGs. I'm clipping this post.
No, no,
And
no, no, no. Sir.
Twitter.
So sorry. To get back to the point, there's a difference between accumulation volume and just like this giant random ass volume with a wick to the upside and then just bleed out. There's a difference, and also there's a difference between what the indicators will show. So you can tell if you're kind of a bit more experienced or you just know what to look for. And it also depends on what kind of project and why. If it's on some random Trex coin that's getting delisted, or on a coin that has no no type of team development, no type of FA coming up, then to me it's a clear sign. It's just a pump and dump. But if it's being accumulated on a coin that has something coming up for it in a month, that has some good marketing, that has a solid Telegram Discord group, people are active, then that's a good sign that it might be some type of accumulation.
Porky said something about Tesla.
Hmm.
I'll check Tesla for you,
Yeah,
man.
go for it.
Let's check it.
Go for it. Yeah, man. A lot of people got wrecked by those pump and dumps, brother. Mr.
Me
Edward.
too, man. I got wrecked by Peercoin, man. I lost like
Oh no.
tons of money, like right off the bat,
Oh
like
really?
seconds.
Oh fuck.
It was my dumbass fault, so I mean, nobody else is to blame. But yo, man, yeah, Tesla bids filled at 178, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, that thing is ripping right now.
Heck yeah.
But the funny part is that like most of like CheddarFlow right now, for this month or at least for this week has been bearish.
Hmm.
But I feel like that's just those. I don't know what these people do.
These people. What are you trying to say?
Because like if you look at Tesla's social media net, like it's basically what I can say is these people. It's like these people that are like either they're ultra bearish or they're ultra bullish, or they hate Elon or they really like. There's no middle ground in this. There's no neutral people. It's like really extreme views, one way or the other. And like whenever FUD comes out, like those bears, like I mean, they play on that FUD hardcore. But yeah, I mean everybody right now looks like for see this is what I'm saying, like these guys are crazy. These guys are expecting by next year in summer for a strike rate of $50, $100, by October 150, 135 by this guy's crazy, 125. He's expecting 125 by next month.
Oh, he's fucked.
So he lost his 24 and 40K. So unless he's gone. He probably didn't make any money because he just bought like 4 days ago, and this
Oh
thing's like
man.
pumping.
Why would he do that?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. When you have a bias like this, like you either have a lot of money you're doing or you're just really stupid. So
And we know there's a lot of stupid people in the market.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So this is a stupid play right here. Like, why would you even touch that? And the crazy part is there's open interest here. There's 18 other thousand people over here playing it. So
Hmm.
when you have these kind of stocks, it's like really like you got to watch what you're doing with option plays because I mean these kind of plays I'd rather just play like monthly or weekly, just because you can get caught up on this nonsense, and when you have extreme people like this, it's just nuts. But yeah, man, Tesla's cool. That's awesome entries for you, man.
Yeah. Are we still using CoinMarketCal? Yeah, I do. I don't. I haven't heard of a better website for
Love
years.
that thing. I would recommend that to everybody. Once it gets down to like fundamental season where fundamentals matter, that's like my go-to website. I've been
Hmm.
using it forever.
Yeah. Y- And yeah, fundamentals matter most for big projects. I find. I'm gonna say this until I die. You have Tron coming up with a big event. I'm not talking about the lunch, but if Tron has like Nitro event, Cardano has some type of foundation event, Shelly Network, any billion-dollar cryptocurrency wants to look good when their shit's coming out. So if you can plan that ahead of time, then you'll be good. Are you bullish on BTC in short to medium term? It depends on what you mean by short to medium term. Short term, I'm bearish. Um, I'm looking at 9.8, 9.9, 10, all the way down to 9.3. Could go
I'm,
lower, but that's where I'd play a bounce. Um,
if you guys have been in crypto long enough and you guys are asking that, then I don't think you've been in there long enough. Just the reason I say that, it's not to be rude or anything. It's just because you guys know how crypto goes. A week in crypto is like fucking 2-3 weeks in crypto sometimes. So
you mean in stocks? Is it
no,
like crypto in crypto?
no.
You
Did
said
I say
crypto
stop?
twice.
Yeah, I don't know. My bad. But yeah, like life in crypto is like really, really
Fast.
fast.
Hmm.
So I don't know. To think like 2-3 months out is hard for me to think out. So like right now, the furthest I'm thinking out is about 2 weeks, and that's according to my indicators, price action in general, and things like that. So that's the furthest I'm thinking out.
Yeah. So on the 12-hour bearish, daily, daily's still bullish, technically, but we're losing strength here. 4 hours bearish. So I would be a shorter at 10.9 if it gets back up there. I would definitely be shorting this area. I'd be longing over here. I'd be prepared to long up to here if we get some type of, fucking boom, one of these that just fucks everyone. So actually I'd prepare all the way down to, I should prepare all the way down to 8.8, 8.9. So yeah, short to mid-term bearish, but long-term bullish as fuck. And Don Alt made a nice little comparison that this is kind of looking very similar to that prior top we had in 2017, 18. Just the structure of it looks really similar. So yeah, so we had off.
Who'd you say that to?
My one of my tools, my bad. No one in chat. So yeah, that is what I think. When looking at the XBT USD chart with VPVR, does it look like the low AKs are real support? Problem with XBT is that I can't use my VPVR tool because Arthur is jealous, so I gotta use one of these.
Wait, what do you mean I'm jealous?
I mean, he doesn't give the horizontal volume data to TradingView.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, Bagsy, I'm gonna head out in 2 minutes just because I got work today. So
No
it was
problem.
not too long of a stream for me, but
no problem, my
it
friend.
was definitely fun. So if anybody has last like minute or two questions for me, let me know.
Yeah, so VPVR, the first real high volume node is at 8.7 to 8.6. Real solid one would be at 8 down to 7.7. What we're in right now, this is air. There's nothing here. Slight support at 9.9, air. And then we got 9.3.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're using 12 hours, interesting. Wait, what? If you just put XBT in the name, won't show volume. Just take. Okay, I'll take your word for it.
You don't type in XBT USD?
I just type XBT. Oh, you're fucking right. Thank you,
What have you been doing
Radical
with
Edward. I learn something new every day.
Where have you been, Bagsy?
Well, I've been smoking crack apparently. So yeah, so first level 8.7. The biggest one's at 7.9 though. This is where I'd be longing my longs if price were to like, you know.
All right, man. It was fun having you
Yeah,
have me on here on a weekend again.
So yeah, if y'all want to follow Ace, these are his Twitch and Twitter links. Hit him up there. Hit him with a follow.
I appreciate it.
No fucking problem, man. Thanks for coming on, man.
When's our next stream? What were we saying? Tuesday for everybody?
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. What time?
Let's shoot for 9 o'clock.
Sure. You guys heard it here first. 9 o'clock on Tuesday. I will see you guys then. Thank you, Bagsy. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later.
Peace, bro. Alright, let me hang up on this kid. Boom. Now it's just me and you and me, guys. Let's fucking get it. Alright, LND. What is this coin? Lend? Lending block. Wow, it's on Hit BTC. I don't know who wanted me to. Wow, what a nasty This must be such a low liquidity coin. Just like looking at these wicks. Wow, that is a dirty 300% wick right there. Whoever had their buy orders down here is a happy cat. Lend, I mean, if it gets up to here, this is going to be a bitch of a resistance, so I'd definitely be taking profit, exiting everything down here, because I think it's going to go back down. EOS. Oh, poor EOS. Last time I looked at this, it was quite nasty. Damn. So, When price was around here, I was calling for this target to get run, and it did. However, I was expecting some type of bounce, some type of... Okay. Yeah, it's a bullish div, but it's not the best. It's not the best looking yet. Where is the next? So that's where the VPVR tool can come in handy, right? So if we're just gonna look here, where is the next? That's the next high volume node area. So if I were just to look at horizontals here, I'd look at this area as a support. I'd look at this area as a support. And I'd look at this area. So this actually kind of lines up well with what I'm looking at. So dude, if shit goes real south, I mean it already has, don't get me wrong. Fuck, damn, this is I was not expecting EOS to do that. Anyone who's been bag holding from up here, my condolences. So yeah, I'd look at 3.6 for a bounce. If that fails, if we bounce, fail, then I'd be looking at 3K all the way down to like 2.5. I don't think shit's gonna go that far, at least not yet. Yeah, this is pretty it's a sad state of affairs, guys. Bagsy Cheers, yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised. There goes like my 3 stocks, people. Yeah, yo, good fucking play, Radical. Good play offloading that EOS. Smart. Whoever's shorting EOS on BitMEX is happy as a pig in shit. Let's look at Cardano. If you guys have any shit coins you want me to plow through. Boom. So this one hit my target on the fucking nose. On the nose. Cardano looks a lot better than EOS. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, let me erase all these little... all these little X's. So yeah, this is a do or die point for a lot of these altcoins. Yes, it's quite devastating. Cranking on the 12-hour. This would be a maximum point of risk to reward if you were to long here. I'm not saying long it, but technically it would make sense that we see some type of bounce, because if this breaks, there's no prior history. There's nothing beneath it. Actually, no, there is. Do not listen to me, because Bagsy sometimes does not use his fucking head. You guys, charts.cointrader.pro. This will give you the full... Hey, what's up? I'm on it. Welcome back to the stream. So yeah, where was I? So yeah, I saw a website I just put in chat. It's a free website. It gives you the whole historical of what's going on. The mistake I made right here is I was only looking at Binance, and Binance only listed Cardano in December 17, whereas Cardano technically came to market in September. So we do have some prior historicals to go through. So that would be a support. And this would be a support. If shit got horrible, we take out the low at 272, but if it gets there, yeah, I won't say anything more. Seller. Probably seen a lot of sellers lately. Let's see this shit. And there have been worse. So as long as... Fuck. Yeah, as long as we can stay above, I guess, this level. 105. It's alright. Bit of volume came in today. Major resistance is going to be at 164. So around here. And 208. Let's see what our fibs. See what we could pull up here. Yeah, it's not looking great. Pundix, I mean, that's gonna be a fucking, it's gonna be misery. It's not the worst. I mean, okay, obviously it's not great. Don't get me wrong. See, I put a scalp trade maybe 2 weeks ago. Price was trading around 10 sats. Buy set at 8, stop loss at 5. Technically, we haven't reached 5 yet, so the trade would still be in play. You would be at a loss, though. Yeah, this thing is a fucking turd. LTC, negative price discovery. Yeah, seriously. Let me crank up my AC. This mask is overwhelmingly hot sometimes. Yeah, you guys don't want me getting a heat stroke while I'm charting your favorite shit coin. Imagine I die on stream. That'd be some fucking shit right there. Whoa. Wooladi. Damn. Let me pick up a less. Here, put on the weekly. Yo, even Coinbase, fucking crypto, and you're fucked up. I hate it when charts are all ugly and stupid wicks like that. I mean, this isn't looking great. I don't like that we're breaking beneath the POC level here. 1819. What are we trading at right now? 1819. 8819. Yeah, no, this is not good. I think we're probably gonna head to 6.9 from here. 7k sats, something like that. Because if I were to long Litecoin, I would want to see us break back above this POC level. Right now, we're closing beneath it for the first time. This is not good for Litecoin. Let's check the USD pairing. So I know some of you guys are big on USD. I look at 79 personally, just because it would correspond with this prior top here that led to the uptrend, and it would correspond with this area. So yeah, if that were to, let's say, test and then break back beneath, I'd start looking at this area, 59, 60 bucks. But I'm not gonna scare you guys. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna, actually no, 66 would make more sense. Yeah, 79, and if that gets fucked, 66. But if I put this on the daily, trend's bearish and it's getting increasingly bearish. 12 hour is fucked. 4 hour, yeah, I want us to get back above that POC level. 100%. Hot. I heard something about hot earlier. Yeah, I'm waiting for that 11 sat area. I still think we're going to hit it. I've been talking about that area for 2 weeks now. So yeah, we have a bunch of bullish divs. However, we still haven't tested this area, and I think it's going to happen. If not, if I'm wrong, then we're going to move up to 17 sats and get rejected there. So I'd be selling my bag at 17, 18, just because this is the highest. This is the HVN, highest volume node. If you guys don't know what that means, recommend you check this fucking tutorial video. Yo, what's up, Cine? Did some idiot try to market sell every Monday? Yeah. Fucking MFT. So yeah, I think hot's gonna reach 11, and then we're gonna get a bounce to 17. That would be a nice 60%, or you guys can do the math better than me. XMR. Yilade. It's pretty rough. Well, I mean, hey, The good news, give you the good news first. Sell volume's dying. Bad news is that right now we're trending beneath resistance. So if I were to long, I'd wait for it to get back above here, and then you could target this area. So it would look something like this. I'd probably take it to here. It's a nice 2.7. So I'd wait for price to close back above here on the daily. Then I'd look for some type of rejection here, retrace. Then I would consider entering. Put my stop beneath here, and that would be a 2.7 hour trade. That's what I think of XMR. You're welcome. My pleasure. Geez, looking at these alt charts make me want to cry. Rip Ethereum. Yeah, let's check ETH BTC. Rip. Ripperoni. I don't know. I'm still not abandon all ships for me, in my opinion. I don't think. I don't know. It's not great though. I won't fucking. Let's go on a more on a chart with more history. Okay. This is pretty cool actually. Not cool for people holding Ethereum right now, but this 1.9197 area, I think that's going to make for a sick long if price gets there. I would look around here for a long. Some type of crazy wick. It would probably go a bit past the POC and then rip back up, retest. And that would be a 50% move. Or let's be more conservative. Let's say 35% move. I think it's going to do something like that if this doesn't climb back up here. That's what I'd look for. God bless the POC and all of its creators. Sorry, the VPVR and all of its creators. Hey Bagsy, glad to catch your stream. Do you think Raven dropped to 300 sats before any well, didn't it just substantially move up yesterday? Look at that. Substantial move up. That's a substantial move. It did fucking 40%. More do you want? 38%. So I had this area laid out while I was... Yeah, it could retrace to 375. I mean, that would be your POC area. So it should act as support. 375 would probably be a sick entry. Will it get back there? I don't know. But yeah, right now it's grinding against resistance. So the money was made down here, not in this area. But if we were to zoom in a bit, price is making a higher low. If this area can hold the support, this 402 area, I'd put a stop beneath there, and then I'd buy back at 375 if the opportunity came about. But yeah, I mean, truthfully, I don't know. It's only a guessing game, but play these bounces for what they are and hold some Bitcoin. Yeah. Out fucking season. What is the acronym for POC? Point of control. Shit, where my bids are. That's funny. So you guys should be the ones running the show. I'm just your fucking messenger. So to whoever is new in this chat, if you guys can do me a big solid, hit that follow button. It costs nothing, and I promise you, I will keep delivering some dope content. And there's a lot more to come. I have 360 days to become the #1 streamer on Twitch. I started this 5 days ago, and look where we're at already. So you guys can imagine, big shit is popping. You're welcome, Radical Edward. But yeah, I really recommend you check out that VPVR video I made. It's 8 minutes long, but it's some good shit right there. And yeah, so next week also on Wednesday, I'm going to do my Wednesday night crypto chat on Twitch. Every Wednesday I do a podcast with interesting personalities from the crypto space. So next week, hopefully we're going to have Beastly Orion. We're going to have Messiah, Crypto Messiah. You guys might know him as Real Hero on Twitch. We're going to have Mr. HackermanAce. whom we just had on with us 10 minutes ago, and Cryptunes, my dear co-host. So that's going to be really, really good. What else did I not chart? If you guys want depression, let's look at mainframe. That is fucking horrible. Rip. Rip MFT bag holders, man. There's like... And eventually I know it's going to scam pump and people are going to be pissed because they sold the fucking bottom or they didn't get out. But yeah, the good news is that there is a big bullish div on the CCI. So trend is still bearish, so I definitely wouldn't be busting my whole load trying to get in here, but wouldn't be the worst area. Don't quote me on that though. I can't recommend you guys buy this asset. And I don't know what they're working on either, so hopefully they actually have shit in the pipeline, but I wouldn't touch this. Can't go lower than 1 sat. Oh, thank you, Manhaston. I appreciate that, and I hope you like Twitch. I find it's pretty cool. Like I didn't know jack shit about Twitch until 2 weeks ago, so I hope it's worth the download. There are some other cool channels on here, let me shill some, like this one. That's Crypto Messiah on Twitter. Yeah, Twitch is a shit. Yeah, Twitch is pretty fucking cool. I won't lie. I do enjoy it a lot. Twitch is nuts. Yeah. What else? Dent, man. Dent investors got a dent put in them recently. You see, this is another instance where, let's say we turn our VPVR off, right? So let's say you saw this volume and you're like, yeah, I'm going to get in. Price gets down to 10. Boom. Pumps. And you're like, fuck, should I take some profit? Well, just from a clear, support resistance, I would have sold a bunch of my bag here. I may have even had some sells up here. I didn't trade Dent for shit. But for those of you who didn't take profit on this 150, 120, wherever you got in, right now you're fucking feeling it because you're at 8 sats and you're like, where did my money go? But that wasn't the point of this. The point is, if you turn the VPVR on, this 24 sat level was a clear level of resistance, aka the POC, point of control. This tool, I'm probably going to be an old man by the time. I feel like an old man, how many times I've repeated this, but guys, use this tool. Use it, and take profit. Always take some fucking profit. And this is not financial advice. This is just survival advice. This is some out-season forest hunting advice. Okay? Such memes are dangerous. If you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free Twitch subscription. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. MCO looks spicy. So yeah, in less than a week, I'll become Twitch affiliate. So you guys can feel free to subscribe if you want. Obviously, you don't have to, and I don't expect you guys to. But yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, I don't know what you're seeing on MCO, my friend, but this looks like a hunk of junk. I think you're smoking some good shit. See, I already have some of these levels laid out because I chart like a maniac, so I'm on top of everything. So what I want to see first, I'd want to see a weekly close above 539. So I want to see price get back above here, close here, because then we'd be back inside the range. That's important. First thing I'd look for. If we can do that, then you can maybe take a long up to 650s, 652. That'd be a nice 20 odd percent move. 20.68. Yo, Bagsy's mental math is on fucking point today, guys. How do you get rid of grid lines on TV? You go right click, settings, appearance, grid lines, and then you go to 0 opacity or whatever. Bingo, bango, bongo. Easy as that. I remember when Chad Flood was gifting 50 subs in Turnip Stream. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that happened. Yeah, like I got in touch with Turnip quite recently. He seems like a really cool dude. Really humble guy. I listened to his streams a few times. If I'm not mistaken, he's here, Turnip SL. Turnip underscore SL. Hit him with a follow. He's chill. Chill AF. Yeah. So that's that. What else? T-Fuel. Fucking poubelle. Wow. How the mighty have fallen. I guess this one was never mighty, it just kept falling. But okay, good news is that you got some bullish divs on the daily. Bad news is that the sell volume is still present. So this could be an accumulation range. So we could go sideways for a while. And I'd wait for some volume to come in. You know, right now the volume's not here. The interest isn't here yet. So I'd be a patient. If we were to break this down, right now we're getting rejected at resistance. So yeah, it's not great. I wouldn't enter T-Fuel anytime soon. Tesla we already did. Disney we did. Ren. Someone in my Discord asked for Ren twice. It's pretty funny. Yeah, dude, that guy's a fucking survivor streaming at 3K BTC. He was probably the last dude on Twitch at that fucking point. Yeah, I curse a lot, guys, so if, you know, it bothers you, I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a potty mouth. So right now we're getting rejected at the POC, so it's resistance. I think we're going to see a pullback to 746, and Satoshi Flipper's going to shit himself when that happens, but hey, that's life. So yeah, I think here, if shit gets disastrous, we can maybe go for the low again, around 640s, and then bounce. If I'm wrong, which is very possible, I'm wrong a lot, we could bounce here and then go for a retest, and I would probably take some profit out at 905. I'd take some more profit out at 950. If you guys were watching my live stream about a week ago, I told you motherfuckers to sell right here. And guess what? That was the top. You're fucking welcome. I'm here 5 times a week at this point. Make sure to tune in. When is my XLM done dumping? Your XLM is done dumping when you capitulate. So if you never capitulate, it's never going to stop. I'm just kidding though. Jokes aside, it's at a level that I'm interested in paying attention to. However, here, let me pull XLM up here. I want the full story. Oh dear. This is quite the... So yeah, if it... Okay. The good news is I think we're getting to that point where even the people at Stellar are like, okay, we got to do something about this. But could go a bit more. Let's put on the monthly. We could definitely hit 538, so that the former high of the accumulation range before we saw the initial breakout. So this level, and that's another 40%ish, something like that. 30%, 40%, 32%. Fucking on point. But and I'm not, trust me, I'm not laughing at this. This actually, it sucks. It sucks when you're holding a fucking altcoin bag that just keeps going down. And that's a big problem with some of these multi-billion-dollar cryptocurrencies. And, you know, fundamentally, it's a strong project. No doubt about it. But one problem it has is that they keep giving out free fucking money on Coinbase to people who sign up. So, you know what that means? That means added inflation. For those of you who don't know what inflation means, it means that there's added supply and not enough demand. So when there's too much supply and demand is down, price will go down. If supply is going down but demand is going up, price will go up. So that's one issue that I have with Stellar, is that free money funnel. I think I get it. It's user adoption, right? But price is not going to thank you for that. So, yeah, that's my quick thing. And, once we get back to this level, this will be this was the formula accumulation range, so we could definitely do something like this. But it's good. If you held through this and you believe in Stellar, I think the bottom's near. And again, this is not financial advice. This is just what I think. You'll be all right, Cine. Don't worry. No, sorry, Radical Edwards. You'll be all right, my friend. Oh, Bat. Poor Bat. Yeah, Porky, I should use Bat. It's a chrome fork. I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't really give a fuck about using that browser, though. Yeah, I think we're going to tap this liquidity down here at 2.1. Maybe 2.07. Because right now we're closing beneath this support and we're getting rejected. I don't like that one effing bit. This was such a beautiful chart before BTC fucked it up. Oh well, goodbye Bat. If you use Brave, people can give you free shit. Oh, I like the sound of that, my friend. Oh, really? What can you guys give me? I could use a hand job. That'd be quite fun. Just kidding. I want your callous hands. Let's see, what else? Ren 1. Raven Man. Okay, we'll do 1 and then we'll do man. 1 man. It's a one-man plan that got one hand. Weekly's a disaster. Daily's alright. We kind of reclaimed that range low here as support. So price cred beneath. Boom, got back above. So if we can hold here on a retest of 122, we might creep up back to 190, 191. Let's see what this looks like on 12 hour. 12 hours still bearish. 4 hours alright. But I definitely want us to see, I'm losing my English. I definitely want to see us hold 122 as support if we test it. Right now we haven't tested it yet. This area has to hold. So I'd put a stop beneath here because if we break back beneath, we're definitely going to retest. In my humble opinion, we're going to retest 100, 101, whatever the former range low was here. So yeah, getting rejected. Yeah, so that makes sense. Right now we're in between a rock and a hard place, so I'd be patient on one. Not quite a hand job, but I think you like money. Yeah, I like money. You're right. Jesus, Zen is wrecked. I'm gonna look at man really quickly, then we'll get to Zen. But you're right. I do prefer money to hand jobs. Unless I'm getting paid for giving out hand jobs, and hey. Wow, you're right, this is a fucking disastrous chart, my friend. Fucking, to all you Zen holders out there, GG. Sorry, man, not Zen. My bad. Yeah, man holders, fucking rip. Yeah, I would wait for, if I were to long this, I'd wait for price to get back above here, reclaim 16.5 as support on a weekly close, so on a high time frame close, and then I would target the top here. Until that happens, I'd stay out. Let's look at Zen. Oh shit. Shit. What happened? Wasn't this... What happened? What happened? Even worse. Yeah. Wow. That's insane. I remember charting this on Binance maybe 3 months ago, and I was like, okay, I mean, it's not too bad. Condolences. Let's look at Zen. Sorry, Zeke, not Zen. Oh, okay. This is interesting to me. Big ass bullish div right here. This is interesting because there's actually volume. There's interest. The difference between Zen and Zeke, volume. Volume, volume, volume. So this isn't bad. And I'm not saying it can't get worse. Let's use our common sense here, right? If you want to get a safer entry into Zcash, I'd wait firstly for a reclaim of 868 as support. So what I mean is, let's say on a 3-day close, wait for this to get back within the range, take some profit out here, so at that former high. If price just fucking breaks above and closes back, get back in, because that means we got above this level, which is the biggest pain in the ass. But wait on some type of confirmation. So Zeke isn't bad. I wouldn't be buying it right here. Don't get me wrong. Don't jump into Zcash and be like, yo, Bagsy told me to buy Zcash because there was a bullish div, dog. Don't do it. Wait for something like this, and then put a stop beneath here, and then target here, and if it gets really bullish, target there, and then if it gets back above, go for the fucking moon. Yeah. Yeah, I just did Pundix. It's a piece of fucking shit. And that's the thing, Edward. Libra isn't a thing yet, right? Once it is, the whole privacy thing is going to be a real thing. And Zcash is not private. Anything listed on Coinbase or on an institutional platform has a backdoor. Zcash is not private, so I wouldn't get fooled into thinking that. Exactly. Inflation is a motherfucker. And Zcash has been, and I think Zcash has a halving also. Zcash halving, I think 2020. In late, fuck off. 2020, October 2020. That's when the supply, the block reward, is going to be divided by 2. Meaning the inflation is going to go down by half, which is really good. Really good for the price. Because right now, I mean, where the fuck was I? I'm lost. Because right now, this has been a block reward of whatever, 12.5. So eventually, it's going to be down to 6.25 or whatever. So this is going to turn into eventually. But that's 2020. That's fuck. Then again, the market could react to this 6 months before, a year before, kind of like the LTC halving. People started talking about the halving back in God knows when. So this could be the start of a halving narrative. Institutions are moving in. I would not be surprised that we are near the bottom on Zcash, and God help me, I just said that, but I think the bottom's near on Zcash. Don't quote me. If I'm right, you can quote me. If I'm wrong, just, I didn't say anything. And Zcash has a fork. Yeah, it's called like Y fork or some shit. Zcash fork. Thank you, Tori. Thank you. You are my new FA specialist. Yeah, Y cash. Y. Yo, Zuko needs a new fucking grocery bag, so he's like, yo, let's fork this. I need to buy myself some steak this week. Friendly fork. Restoring a goal and upholding a prom. What a big load of bullshit. Marketing. Oh god. We believe that both mining and commodity hardware and promise of founders reward are essential to fair distribution of coins. Yeah, that's why we're just gonna pieces of shit. Sorry, I'm getting upset. Getting upset because there's just so much fucking bullshit in the space. Why Cash will change his proof of work to more conducive to mining on CPUs, GPUs. I'm gonna ask Crypto Walkin, Chris W about this. He'd know a lot more than I would about this kind of stuff. He's definitely worth the follow. I'm gonna shill his thing here. Walkin, Crypto Walkin Pest. Yeah, there's this whole Wassy Pest movement on Twitter. This is his link. Put it up here. Follow this guy if you ever want to get into crypto mining, any type of mining. He has one of the best discords, if not the best discord in the entire space. Hands down, and I did not get paid to say that. This guy is a fucking G. You have the nicest Wassy. Yeah, Porky, I want to... Show me your Wassy and... what are you? Proof of Porky? Proof of pork? It's a good Wassy, my friend. It's a good Wassy. My Wassy looks pretty damn violent. My Wassy looks pissed. My Wassy is out and wants to kill. But yeah, so that's that. Let's see what else there is. Raven, we did. Basically, we tackled almost all the shitcoins. Let's see here. Yeah, we tackled everything, guys. Do you have any final comments, questions, anything you want to say? Drop it in chat. I'll stay in for another couple minutes. And then I have a consultation to do. Let's get some live BitMEXing. Fuck BitMEX. I'm not using BitMEX for shit. Maybe I could reopen a different Deribit account or something, because I have my name on my account, so I'm not down to dox myself. Yeah, Bybit could be good. Wassy Mask next stream. That'd be pretty cool. I wish I were an artist in some sense, because I'm not a huge I'm not big at creating stuff in terms of like drawing or music. I'm all right, but whenever it comes to drawing or creating physical stuff, I suck. So if any of you guys ever want to make a Wassy mask, I will definitely rock it for you. But yeah, Bybit could be cool. I'm down. I'm down for that. I'm not against some degen trading. Could be pretty fun. And yeah, so for everyone to all 17 of you guys who are here, I want to thank you guys again for dropping in. If you haven't already, please hit that follow button. Click those notifications on, because I'm going to be streaming a whole bunch next week. Right now, I'm a bit more than halfway towards my 500 follower goal, so every follow helps, every retweet, every like, share. And I hope you guys learned something, and I hope you guys had a good time. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will catch you guys on Tuesday, 9 p.m. with Ace. Same place, and I'll catch you guys later. Oh, wait, hold on. I got a question here. My bad. The Binance closing off to U.S. users and to a limited exchange, do you recommend any other exchanges also leverage trading? I recommend... I don't even know if I can say it. I recommend you just start researching how to use a fucking VPN. And this is not me telling you to outskirt the law, but you got to get a bit creative. But if you want to stick within the confines of what you have, there's Coinbase. I'd use Coinbase Pro probably, because the fees are nothing. Coinbase fees will destroy you. Regular Coinbase. I don't know if there's Wobi and KuCoin, but regardless, just for your internet privacy, I'd always use a VPN. But VPVR costs a bit, right? Well, I mean, you need a trading view account. Or if you mean VPN, yes. Yeah, if you want a decent VPN, it'll cost you, but there always comes a cost to privacy. I am on Deribit. I'm also on Bybit. If you guys ever want to try Bybit, you don't have to, but that's my. Hey, what is my ref link? Hold up. Hold up. Oh, sorry, guys. Mistyped that. If ever you guys want to help me out, Bybit's a lot better in the sense they have a cleaner mobile app. I didn't get destroyed by overload fees, by overload system overloads on Bybit. BitMEX has screwed me a couple times on that, so that's why I switched over. I also use Deribit. Um, Either one works. I mean, unless you have like 10,000 Bitcoin and you're worried about liquidity, then I would stick to BitMEX. However, so yeah, if ever you guys want to use any of my ref links, these are my links. Sorry to spam you guys like that. But those are all the platforms I use. So I use KuCoin, Deribit, BitMax, Bybit, Deribit. I even put BitMEX in there if any of you guys want to fuck around with it. But I do most of my BTC trading now on Deribit and on Bybit. And if you guys want, drop by my free Discord. That's the link. There is a whole bunch of free educational material in there. I put all of Cred's work, a lot of free books. Um, I wanted to create a space, a place where you could find a lot of relevant information. So I recommend you guys check it. We're almost at 3,000 members in there. It's one of the biggest Discords in the space now. And I can't thank you guys enough for all your support. I really appreciate you all. No joke. You guys make my fucking day. So I hope you guys have a great Sunday. It's time to hit the gym. And I'll catch you guys on Tuesday, 9 p.m. with Ace.